Victor Wembanyama just made his NBA preseason debut against the Oklahoma City Thunder the other night. So what better time than now to make him the subject of our first ever Versus the World series. What is Versus the World, you may ask? Well, Versus the World is where I'm going to take the Blacktop Showdown format, pick a random player, put him against the top 5 rated players in that position based on 2K24's ratings, see how they do. If they come out with a winning record against those top 5 players, then we're going to put them up against a legend at that position. Wemby is listed as a center primarily in 2K24, even though he's primarily going to be used as a power forward in real life. We're going by what 2K says here. So we're going to have him run the center gauntlet. Give me the top 5 centers in the league. Let's see how he does. Who's up first? So up first will be the center from the Sacramento Kings, Domantas Sabonis. Currently listed as the number 5 overall center. He will be Wembanyama's first challenge. Let's get it. I want to bring you the highlights of each game here, but this is also a reminder that I'm not controlling either one of the players here. This is purely CPU-controlled players set on Hall of Fame difficulty. And this right here is exactly what I expect to see out of Wemby. I expect to see a lot of face-up, a lot of faders, a lot of jump shots. If he can get that kind of stuff in this game and get blocks like this, he's going to do really well in the Versus the World Challenge. But Sabonis is showing he's not a pushover here. He's not going to just go away. Oh, he might. Wemby just snatched his soul. Jesus. I got to be honest with you guys. I wasn't real sure about the hype of Wemby when he first came in. I was like, there's no way he's actually going to be able to do this against, you know, real NBA players. But like this is, and again, this is not real. Jesus, it's 2, 3. Oh my God. 4, 5. Was that 5 blocks in one possession? Good Lord. Like, and I know this is not real NBA competition here, but I mean, 2K does a pretty good job of sort of summarizing what everybody's good at and what they're not good at. And one thing that I did notice with this, though, is that Sabonis makes a lot of, like, heavily contested shots in this. Like, I'm talking, like, 100%ers that aren't blocked, but, like, he still gets them to go in. That's why this game is 10-9 right now. But, yeah, in his first game here, Sabonis is giving him a tight matchup here. Look, gets his own board, throws it back up, gets a takeover. Now, we're only playing to 11, and you do have to win by 2. And he just beats him off the dribble. Jesus. Just beat him off the dribble. Didn't even hesitate, just blew right by him. And that's something that for a guy that's 7'4", that's nearly unheard of in the NBA. A turnaround hook shot, no good. Wemby gets the board, he's got to clear it. Alright, looking to put the game away. He's up 11-10. In the post, working down. Again, having a little trouble moving Sabonis, though. Gets to the up and under, no good. Gets his own board, flips it up and in. That's your ball game. So Wemby's now 1-0 in the Versus the World Challenge. Who's up next? Up next is Miami Heat center and hopeful Team USA savior in the Olympics, Bam Adebayo. Let's get it. Now, Bam to me is more of a 5-on-5 kind of center. He doesn't seem like he has a big offensive bag, so to speak. Great defensively, great rebounder. But I think Wemby here is going to be able to keep him from scoring more than Bam's going to keep Wemby from scoring. You know what I mean? Okay. Block. And yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm talking about there. Like, Wemby can match Bam's defense, but Bam can't match his offense. As I say that, he puts his nuts on his chest. Come on, Bam. And I guess Wemby took that personally because he just snatched that straight out of the sky. Next possession here. Bam! Oh, with a putback of his own miss. Jeez, these guys are playing like they got money on this game. Look at 100% contested. And Wemby fouled him. I just saw that. And then blows right by him. Dunk. See, just when you think he's going to start losing control of the game, he does that. Like, he gets his own board. He's so tall. He hits the turnaround jumpers. Like, again, like I said, I just think Wemby's too much of an offensive mismatch here for Bam. Look at that, making contested layups on offensive boards. This is crazy. Game coming down to the wire. Wemby gets a block with his forearm. Bam gets a block. Quick turnaround jumper, and that's it. That's your ball game. We're now at 2-0. Wemby just needs one more win to be able to face the legend. But now's where things really start to pick up. Let's bring on Anthony Davis. And we're starting off just like we did in the last game. A little pull-up jumper off the dribble. Beat Davis off the ball initially. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. He's going to make a great career doing that. But here comes Anthony Davis. Look at the 100% contested. Like I mentioned earlier, Sabonis was making a bunch of contested shots. There's a slightly contested jumper from AD. But unlike Bam, AD's got an offensive bag here. So this is going to be a little bit tougher, especially if he's making red contests. Wemby might have his work cut out for him. Wemby up 5-4. Davis, a little shimmy fake, goes to his right. That's so buttery smooth. That's how I wish I could play basketball. If I was 7 feet tall, that's how I would play. I wouldn't be able to do that. But I would be able to try and make those fades and those post shots. Little hop step jump at the free throw line. Steps back through the left hand scoop layup. Got a tie ball game here. 8-8 apiece. Ooh, Davis goes up 1. Remember, we're only playing to 11. You got to win by 2. There's a big old block. Davis doesn't have to clear it. He does anyway, but he didn't have to because the ball didn't even come close to the rim. Backing him down. Wemby's got a shooting takeover, but it doesn't matter. Look at that. 100% contested again. If you're Wembanyama, what are you supposed to do other than block the shot? That's a tough jumper. Elbow jumper. That sharp takeover doing some work on that one. But here's AD, methodical. Free throw line. Backing him down. Backing him down. Looking for a move. Just a little pump shot to the left. And he hands Victor Wembanyama his first loss. We're now at 2-1. Still only needs one win to get to face that legend, though. But the road's not about to get any easier from here. Bring on Joel Embiid, the current MVP. Let's get it. Now that's just silly. Ain't no sense in him making that shot. Red contest over the MVP. Blocks it. Oh, my God. He blocked it over the rim. Oh! Joel Embiid just grabbed it right back and slammed it in. You can't really block that. Another tough layup. Red contest. And Wembanyama, it seems like he's getting better as these games go on. Look at that shot. That's 100% contested. And yeah, he may have lost to Anthony Davis, but he's putting on a show here. Look at these blocks, just sending it into the stands. I'm telling you, man, if he can do this in real life, he might be the next Tim Duncan, the next David Robinson that the Spurs have been looking for. And again, don't want to get ahead of myself. This is 2K. Joel Embiid makes a highly contested little push baby hook shot there. What this clip is going to show, I haven't shown a lot of these, but in this footage that I've got of this this little tournament here, Wemby misses a lot of those sort of close, not really contested, 5 to 8 foot shots. He's missed a surprising amount of those in the footage that I didn't choose to show here. But here we are, tied at 8. Elbow jumper, hand in his face. Look at that, another red contest jump shot. And this is where players with a little bit more offensive bag, your Anthony Davises, your Joel Embiids, are going to give him some trouble. Rims out on the jump shot. Swats away a dunk attempt. That's impressive there. Going to get things reset. Oh, yeah, well, Wemby's got to check the ball out. The ball was out on him. He's down 1. Embiid just needs one bucket here. Another big swat. And Victor pulling out the defensive badges now that he's got the game on the line here. He's at the risk of falling down 2-2. 2-2, I should say. And like I said earlier, the road doesn't get any easier the further you progress in this. He got his first 2 wins against Bam and Sabonis. But there's Embiid with another hook shot as my voice cracks. And now we sit at 2-2. He's got to win this final game. Now he's got the 2-time MVP Jokic. Let's get it. We're going to start off quick. Spin move to the left. A little pump fake. Gets him off his feet. Nice little bucket to start with. A little bit later in the action, squared up at 2. And Jokic is not flashy in any way. Look at this. He has no sort of what people would call a bag. He's got no real pizzazz, no flash or anything in what he does. The dude just gets buckets. And he went for a dunk there, uncharacteristic of him. And then the most athletic thing I've ever seen that man do in his life. That little running jump for the loose ball. Pushes back, spin, hook shot. It's nearly unguardable. And as I said, when you're looking at it, it doesn't look like anything spectacular that he's doing. But what he's doing is he's creating enough space to give himself an open look. Because for what's open for one person is not open for somebody else. But all he needs is just a little sliver of room, and he's in. Wemby gets a big block there, puts it in. He's trying to keep pace here. He's falling behind, though. Working on the baseline, little float shot, gets it to fall, 7-9. He's starting to mount a little bit of a comeback here.
Oh man, what you got in that bag, bro?
But then again, I thought that was about to be an easy bucket for Jokic there. Excuse me, Mr. Victor. Tries to go again to the right-hand side, same result, another swat. Again, game's on the line here. Wemby's trying to up the defensive pressure. Oh, but look at that, though. Oh, and he dunks it on him. Says, young man, if I find you stumbling, I will go out of my way to embarrass you. Big left-handed layup is good. 10-8 now, game point.
Yo, come on, man. We came to see.
And then, just stutters him off the dribble and a second dunk just to punctuate it. So Victor Wembanyama is going to go 2-3 against the world. So he does not get to face the legend of his position, but a strong showing for the young man. He beats the bonus, he beat Bam, and then fell to three guys who are arguably in the front running for MVP every season. Who do you want to see run the gauntlet next? Who do you want to see take on the world? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the other Blacktop Showdown videos that we have on the channel and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it.